that sports betting shit is Satan, bro. That shit is not. That shit is not godly.
Do you know which hotel you want to stay at?
All I could do is smile, man. That's all I could do to keep from crashing out. Bro. That's all I could do. Because, bro, and I promise you, it's always him, bro. It's always him. My shits, anytime I put that nigga anywhere near my money, I promise you, he don't never ever come through. Then the next day he dropped like 50.
Oh yeah, you just wait. I ain't gonna drop like 67 in the half.
Yeah, bro, that shit.
Man, I had to take a break from that shit, bro. That shit was really bird manning my pockets. Nah, that shit was killing a nigga pockets though.
The one thing I did, bro, is like I was like the one. My thought process was like, all right, I haven't touched the NBA. Been doing all football. I'm a back off the NFL. Try one NBA joint. What happened? Total disaster, bro. So yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I ain't doing that shit anymore.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Different sports, same bullshit, bro. It be the same bullshit. It don't matter what sport you pick. Basketball, goddamn field hockey, motherfucking table tennis.
Bro, I knew about a year ago, bro. I knew I had to put the app down for about 4 months after I bet on the table tennis match.
Oh,
I was like, you know what?
I used to bet on that shit, bro. I bet on that. I used to bet on the Korean baseball, Korean basketball, Chinese basketball, fucking tennis. That's when I like, bro, tennis, that shit gets treacherous out there on that tennis court.
Oh, yeah, bro. The tennis shit could take you from. This is how they got me, bro. The first tennis one I ever did, I won like 400.
Yeah.
Man, nigga, after that, nigga, I'm up there looking at my tennis parlays, everybody winning, and they only offering me $2 on the cash out. I'm like, what do they know that I don't know?
Next thing you know, you look up, bro, your parlay done sold. Bro, but nah, them parlays be different, bro. Them joints be different. But we live on 3 platforms right now. Live on 3 of them.
Yep. Twitch, YouTube, Kick. We in here. Vertical streaming like demons on twitch.tv. Catching up to the live. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the
vertical streaming, bro. Like motherfuckers who don't know how to record a fight. Got them big ass black bars. But, you know, last time it worked, so we're going to do it again.
Why not, right?
Why not? We might as well. This is the first time we've been live on Kick in like a year.
Yeah, what better time to be back than right now?
Yeah, no time like the present. Sports betting lame as fuck. You fucking right.
Yeah, sports betting is very lame. It is one of the worst things I could have done and started to like.
It's fucking terrible. And the thing about sports betting that's terrible is that the reason why I do it is because right when they can smell me quitting, they throw me about 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
3,000. They just throw it at you. Be like, yeah, don't go nowhere. But I still go. I don't have an addictive personality, so like I can just stop doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I do. Like I put down DraftKings in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Like I only been back on DraftKings for 2 weeks since you sent me or for 3 weeks. Whenever the Rams and Seahawks played,
Mm-hmm.
when we won we won all that money that night. That's I've been on DraftKings again since then. I was off that shit for months. Like so I can just put the shit down and keep it moving.
Yeah, I'm taking a little break myself. I'm taking like a little, probably like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm gonna let the NBA season get a little steam. And then football is moving pretty well. These last couple weeks have been brutal though, like brutal. But I'll be back soon. When I come back, I'm hitting for 10 bands. Mark my words.
Yeah, to God be the glory out here. We definitely want that. Anyway, we can stop yapping about throwing money down the toilet and actually start yapping about what's in the title. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's go on. Let's start that. So, to kick off the show, is it OTF Bayzoo or is it THF Bayzoo? Because I see THF right here.
The reason why I put OTF instead of THF is THF is a gang. So I just stuck it. Like I ain't trying to get involved in no Chicago gang politics. So I put OTF because he was an affiliate of Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? So like, THF is a gang. So we ain't my bad. We ain't doing this from a Chicago gang Chicago gang talk perspective. Like that's well, not from a fully entrenched Chicago gang talk. You can look at like SNTV, Chicago Scene 88, any of those channels to get the real gang side of it, like the in-depth gang side of it. I would say, not the like this is just a LMAO. Yeah, it's funny, fucking up our money. But yeah, this is that's the reason why I put OTF in the title instead of THF because I know very well what THF is. Like it's a Chicago gang, but we ain't from Chicago, so we don't got no business speaking on gang politics.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bayzoo is a rapper also, which is why we talking about it. Because I follow some of the Chicago stuff and some, but we ain't on the shit talking about every Chicago gang member to get killed. Rest in peace to all of them. Don't get me wrong, because Chicago stuff that shit is real wicked, bro. It can get real wicked. I ain't even gonna lie. It could get bad fast over there. Like I've seen it because I started following Chicago drill, bro. I still remember it like it was yesterday. It seemed like it was yesterday, even though it was a long ass time ago. One day, doing what a nigga do on some nigga shit. You know what niggas do. What do niggas do when they get on the internet? If they ain't on some social media platform, which something I've never been big on, what's the next website a nigga is gonna go to?
What, World Star?
That's where I was at.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga heaven, that World Star Hip Hop. And I saw a music video with a bunch of niggas in the thumbnail standing in their grandma's living room, and I clicked on it out of curiosity. That shit said "new sound out of Chicago," and that shit was "Don't Like," bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it was. The video for "Don't Like," and I was like, "Well, what do we have here?" Because I had real homies from Chicago. Like I got a fucking homie that's from down the street from Parkway Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know if he still stay around there now, but when we was in school together, he was from over there. So I done heard behind the scenes stories of how Chicago was. You know what I mean? But I didn't see it really fully illustrated until Don't Like came out. So of course that got niggas fascinated with the drill movement. Y'all gave me World Star flashbacks. Shit, World Star, bro. You up? You ain't got. If you got tinted skin of any tint, you was on World Star. Don't pretend. Niggas can't pretend like they wasn't.
Bro, I ain't been on World Star in years, bro. I had to go straight to the platform just to see what's on World Star nowadays.
But I say that to say this. Like, Chicago drill quickly became like it was the top gangster music genre for a minute. Like that shit, the style that they do and how they portray the street life through the music, it wasn't portraying the street life like some hypothetical shit. It was portraying the street life like this is what I've done and what I'm going to continue to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. To the point where you had rappers in videos just going around to the fucking enemy's hoods looking for trouble and filming that shit, getting shot at and running. You know what I'm saying? Like, rap was just another way for a lot of the Chicago drill rappers. Rap was another way to just get at the niggas they didn't like. Niggas wasn't even trying to make a business out of it at first.
Because it was a lot of dissing the dead too, like a lot.
And that's what some of the foundations of it is. Like, to the point where if you believe, if it's to be believed, the way that FBG Duck told the story is that he, you know what I'm saying, is that he and the gang that they was with, you know, they invented smoking on whoever, smoking Tuka or whatever, to pay homage to him. But the enemies took it and flipped it to be disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So that was in every, like, Don't Like was the first drill song I heard. Then I started going backwards, and that was in all of them shits. Like, that was like, I didn't even know King Louis was a drill rapper at first, because the first time I heard him was on the Kanye album. Like, he was, the first time I heard King Louis was on Yeezus. I didn't know he was a drill rapper. Started going backwards, and you just find it, bro. That shit was everywhere. But I say that to say this: drill rap then became a real business, and niggas really started making it out like dirt. And the sad, horrible truth about this shit is that making it out didn't stop them niggas from living that real life.
No, that's true.
It did not stop them.
It didn't.
Like, and being that it didn't stop them, I've watched countless drill rappers, drill figures that I followed and knew who they was just from afar be killed. Literally watched them be killed because a lot of this shit is on video. You know what I'm saying? So, in OTF Bayzoo, really THF Bayzoo, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we neutral parties, and when it comes to this, to the gang side of it, it really ain't got nothing to do with us. Is the latest of them that at least that I know of that was killed in Chicago gang wars. That shit real out there, bro.
It is. And it's like, no matter how much money you have, it seems like, or how much fame you really have, you are still attached to the streets. I mean, and I was even thinking about, Lil Durk's brother D-Thing. Like, he was. I mean, I would think he was, doing pretty well, but he was still kind of like engulfed in the streets, I guess, because I mean, he was killed too.
Lil Durk had a lot of he had a lot of people who was close to him die.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Like that's a lot of people who was close to Durk passed away. Um, from all the way from his brother to his cousin. Um, excuse me. A lot of his guys passed away, but and this is just the next one, and this shit is kicking off. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna stay out of it. I ain't gonna speak on it because like we way over here. We ain't in Chicago, but it's kicking off of a crazy gang war, bro.
Yeah.
A crazy gang war because Bayzoo was known out there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was known. Whatever he did or whatever somebody think he might have did, he could have done it or he might not have done it. I don't know. But he was definitely known in the streets out there. And if you want to, you know what I'm saying, you go follow the Chiracology Reddit or you go follow the YouTube channels who talk about it if you want to know what he might have done. But he was out there. So it's crazy to think. Like you heard of that drill rapper Lil Zay Osama?
Mm-hmm.
It's according to whatever, this all started allegedly because some watches got stolen from him while he was on tour with Lil Durk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I know I've seen him talk about his watches getting stolen. I won't paying that much attention to it to know that if it had something to do with like THF or something. So I didn't know that it was supposedly them who did it, but that's what it all is said to have started from, and people been getting killed ever since.
That's
So,
crazy though. And this was in broad daylight. Like,
oh no, the Chicago type shit. It don't matter what time of day it is. That shit does not matter. Like the one thing, if you see any of that stuff, that you know is it don't matter what time of day that it is. If they can catch whoever they looking for, they're gonna catch them.
Like that's crazy though. And they saying he was with 2 bodyguards, but I mean, I'm reading some article.
It was 2 people around him. I don't know who those people were in relation to him, and nobody really know.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't gonna say he was with 2 bodyguards. It might have just been 2 niggas that was in the parking lot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so people don't really know. Like that's, excuse me, don't nobody know who that was with him. Like if it was 2 bodyguards, it was, but if not, like. This is what I know.
In the Chicago, it's a Chicago Tribune article. It says 2 other men, ages 39 and 42, were also wounded in the shooting. But it don't say who they was. So you are right about that one.
Yeah, like people done said that it was. I've seen people say that it was. I never saw the bodyguard thing, but I've seen people saying it was people who was there to fix his car. Because it was at a car parts, like an auto shop where the shit happened at. So I've seen people say a whole bunch of different theories of who it was. Man, we don't know. All I know is this: R.I.P. to him and everybody else who been getting killed as part of these Chicago wars. But I know like that's the Chicago thing, just from an outside looking in perspective. A lot of that stuff, bruh, it's so deep and ingrained, I don't even see how any of that shit can be solved.
Right.
Like and I don't know the politics. I don't know him, like, but I don't see how it could be so. Because this is a new wave of gangsterism that happened over there. You know what I'm saying? The wave of gangsterism that happened over there was the type of gangsterism where there wasn't where people didn't really have the gang structured in a hierarchy, a hierarchical structure to the game.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even like just because you the same under the same banner, you still might be enemies. Just because you a BD or a GD don't mean you friends with the niggas on the next blocks that might be claiming that same thing. That's how the Chicago shit is. Like, these people, like a lot of these dudes grew up with each other, bro, and been knowing each other since they was knee high, grow up and pop each other.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them. Like, and like that shit is like the type of things that I've seen that happened over there is shit that look like you could never come back from it.
I mean, in most circumstances, you can't. I mean, when people's like best friends and family members, even down to brothers, are dying, you can't really just, go your separate ways with that. Like, you want people
sometimes,
to get hurt.
Sometimes in the things that I've seen in the Chicago scene, bro, being a family member don't even mean shit.
Right.
You still might be mortal enemies, even if y'all blood related.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how crazy it get over there. But, bro, look, what the hell is that noise? What in the fuck? Anyway, get off of that. Excuse me. But yeah, being a family member don't be meaning shit over there sometimes. You can still get into people. I done seen it. I done seen it. I done seen people over there dissing their own dead family members.
Man, that's
like
crazy.
They just get on the live stream, get on Facebook Live or whatever, Instagram Live, and just say fuck the niggas. So it don't always equal up when you're talking about Chicago gang politics. But that's neither here nor there. Just wanted to give him a quick RIP to him. And you know what I'm saying? We can go on to the next topic.
Yeah. Yeah, so bro, J. Cole is reportedly being sued by Cameron over the Ready 24 song off the album where he deleted his diss track.
It might delete later, bro.
Yeah, and he ended up definitely deleting some shit. Literal. He might delete some shit later, but bro, Cameron did a feature on the Ready 24 song, right? I actually went back and listened to that song recently just because this was in the news and stuff. And apparently Cameron gave J. Cole the verse.
But he gave him the song too, because that's the original version is Cameron's song.
Yeah.
It's a Dipset song. I'm ready.
So he gave him a verse on it too, and he was like, just come and help on the show, just come on the show, and that was kind of gonna compensate it. But
that Is What It Is sports show, right?
Yeah, bro. And this nigga J. Cole never pulled up.
That nigga too busy riding bikes, nigga. He don't got time to be talking about sports. That nigga at the beach with Breeze in his fucking dreadlocks. Right? I don't think J. Cole care about this rap shit that much no more, man.
I don't either.
But that nigga you get to a point, right, where And I ain't saying when I say he don't care about it, I don't mean it disrespectfully, because I've watched people who got dream scenarios like NFL players and all that just be like, all right, still at the prime, still could play. You're like, man, I'm done with this shit. I played for 8 years. I made X amount of dollars. I don't want to do this shit anymore. Bye. And I'd be looking at that shit like, or when I was younger, I used to look at it like, nigga, I will damn near slap a number of people just to get a chance to be on the NFL sideline once. And this nigga quit. But you have to look at it like this, bro. J. Cole been doing this shit for 20 years, bro.
That's true.
He been doing this not since the sideline story came out, not since Friday Night Lights, bro. He been up in New York homeless trying to get on in the rap game. I think that he might have done the feature or whatever. I mean, made the promise and might have just forgot about it. Bro.
And see, I thought the same thing. Like, for real. I was like, bro, J. Cole be so out of touch with just everything, bro. He probably just straight up forgot. And I was even talking to my friends about it because they sent the posts and stuff. And I was like, bro, I guarantee you J. Cole's going to be on that show, like, once he, catches wind of this. Because, I mean, I highly doubt
that nigga going to be in the courtroom now.
Yeah. But see, okay, so he would still have to go to court even if he does the show?
But Cameron suing his ass. The only way that is Cameron have to drop the lawsuit.
See, that's what I'm saying. But I think Cam, well, I also don't
Would
know,
you be incentivized after a nigga sued you to do anything? That's my question.
That's another one. I mean, I would feel like, well, I will say Cam did say he tried to reach out and he got nothing. And I think he waited like a year or two or something, he said.
I mean, it's been a year, so the album came out a year ago, so it's at least been that long. And I ain't saying Cam is wrong to feel that way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But even if Cam is right, if I'm from Cole perspective, after you sue me, man, fuck you. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
However, I got a question for you.
Okay.
I really wanted to talk about this for a specific reason.
Mm-hmm.
Is we looking at this the same way that we looked at Drake suing?
No, not at all. It ain't even close. It's not.
Tell me why.
So, for one, right, this isn't a beef. Like, these guys don't have a problem with each other. This was a breach of contract. We made an agreement,
Was it a contract, though? Was it some paperwork or just a verbal?
See, that I don't know. I'm speaking on contract as if it was verbal or actually on paper. Like, basically not a contract, more or less we made an agreement. Like, we had some type of, we had this specific thing going on, right, where I give you this for this in exchange. And I feel like it just wasn't met. So, like, he's suing them more on it's not a beef. So I think Drake and Kendrick's situation was something 100% different. Like, that was bad blood, and now you saying I defamed you. Now
it was some sour grape shit. Cause you think he sued, and I maintain this. Drake, no matter what Kendrick said, no matter what he said, if Kendrick didn't spank his ass, he wouldn't have sued. That's what I maintain. There ain't nothing nobody could do to change my mind. Kendrick could have said all the same shit, all the same songs could have came out, and if people like Drake's shit better, he wouldn't have sued. Yeah. That's my opinion.
I mean, and that I get that, but I 1,000% think that this is something it's different, bro. This is not the same. It ain't even in the same ballpark. This is business gone wrong, and the other one was hurt feelings, in my opinion.
Now, I have to do this. I have to put my real opinion out, no matter what I think. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I have to be truthful.
Right.
If I don't, I look at it as being damn near the same.
Right.
Niggas, I don't. I do the nuance, the differences. I do recognize the differences, so I don't think it's absolutely the same. The differences are, as you said, Drake is only suing because Kendrick spanked them and dog walked them in the battle.
Right.
If he didn't do that, if a popular opinion was on his side, then Drake wouldn't have. Because the thing about it is, really, if Meek could have executed, because people don't, Meek and Drake was in the same ballpark at the time him and Meek got into it.
Right.
If Meek could have executed, bro, he could have done real damage to Drake's career with that ghostwriting shit. Bro, that's not, that shit is frowned upon. There's certain shit that's frowned upon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's take it back to Milli Vanilli, right? Milli Vanilli got caught lip syncing, and they was pop stars, some of the biggest pop stars in the world. While you a pop star, you don't have to write your own songs, but you damn sure better be the one singing it.
Right.
And they wasn't. Even after they came out, got vocal training, came back and was actually making music, and they was really the ones singing it, nobody cared. Their career was over. If Meek could have executed, bruh, with that ghostwriting shit, he could have really cost Drake money and fans. Rap fans. But he couldn't execute. And Drake didn't fucking sue him because Drake dog walked him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't do the same thing to Kendrick. But, however, I don't think the courtroom got any place in rap. I just don't, bro. Cameron is a nigga who was famously on 2020 said he would even snitch on a serial killer. He would just move. That's what he said, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Said he would not snitch on a serial killer, and he's the nigga suing somebody.
Yeah, and I get it. Like I 100% get it, because on one hand, I do believe that suing shouldn't be in rap at all. Like, I feel like when it's really rap, you know, a phone call could have been made, like, or he could have just got.
I mean, he said
he's
been trying to call that nigga. That nigga ain't done ghosted his ass. So that's, I'm gonna be fair to Cameron. He might have got ghosted.
Yeah,
so,
but I feel like why wouldn't he, you know, make a scene out of it like he does with everything else? Like, well, not really everything else, but like, why wouldn't he get on his platform and be like, "Yo, J. Cole, you bitch ass nigga"? Like, why wouldn't he do something like that? That's more rap to me.
J. Cole
won't. Nigga probably won't even.
Nigga, J. Cole is a fucking meteorite, nigga. That nigga is out of here. You can't say shit is gonna affect him if you Cameron. Getting on your fucking sports show, nobody cares when you're talking about Cole, bro.
Right.
When you talking about Jim Jones, yeah, you gonna get some laughs and round of applause and all that, bro. You talking about Cole? Don't nobody give a fuck what you talking about. Right, J. Cole is one of them niggas. Yeah. J. Cole do not give a fuck, and his fans don't care, and you're not gonna yapping about J. Cole. If you're Cameron, you're not gonna come out on the upside of that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So It's like who is it that's been yapping about Jay? Not Nicki. It was somebody else yapping about him. Oh, it was another nigga yapping about Jay-Z recently. I can't remember who it was though. I'm drawing a blank. But nobody gave a fuck because he was yapping about Jay-Z. J. Cole is out there. He one of them ones who it's a glass ceiling in rap, bruh. It's a glass ceiling in rap. And not many people that rap make it past that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people who make it to the rap game do become stars. But not a lot of people who make it in the rap game become rap icons. J. Cole is a rap icon, bro. And no matter how much hood niggas and motherfuckers who was teenagers in 2003 love Cameron, he's not a rap icon. Mm-hmm. He's a rap star. He's a rap star. He's a rap superstar of his time, of his era. But he ain't a nigga who transcend eras. That's why he's not rapping. Yeah, he that's why he's doing other things, which I applaud him for doing that. But like he's an icon in certain circles. J. Cole is an icon, period. No matter what you think about him, like I ain't the biggest fan of his music. Don't get me wrong. I like his music, but he ain't my favorite rapper. But that's opinion. Like it's a fact that he's a fucking rap icon. That ain't an opinion. That's a fact. And Cameron talking about him is not going to lead him anywhere. Like so, he did for his business. He did the best thing he could have done, which was sue. I still think suing and rap is some whole ass shit.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
And that's on any angle.
Mm-hmm. I can't change it up now because it ain't Drake. Yeah, I think Drake's shit is more whole shit because I'm convinced, and nobody could ever convince me otherwise that he's only sued because he lost the battle. Like any delusional Drake fan that's saying he didn't lost the battle is exactly that, a delusional Drake fan.
Mm-hmm.
Even Drake thinks he lost the battle. Even Drake thinks he lost that shit. That nigga quit, bruh. Let's be for real. That nigga quit. He ain't want no more. That nigga said, you will not hear another reply from me at the end of that last song. Keep on doing it. Release 20 more songs. I'm not saying nothing else. That's what he said. He said, yeah, I know you. He was so, that nigga didn't probably even want to drop that song. That nigga was so petrified. He said, I know you probably going to drop 20 minutes after this come out. That's what. So, but. And people, Drake didn't sue Kendrick Lamar. He sued the label. He was doing it for the small artists. He get the fuck out of here. He was doing it to expose the industry. Nigga, if he wanted to expose the industry, the first time they bought him 1 million streams, he would have told everybody. The first time that they used any tactic, the tactic that got his face plastered on the front of every streaming app, on every playlist, he would have said, fuck this. This must be told. He ain't tell shit until he felt like they weren't doing it for him, but they was doing it for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but in my opinion, if you talking about you wouldn't even snitch on a serial killer, how you gonna take a nigga to court? Like, I don't know, Cam. Like, but it's his business. If he want to sue a nigga, he can sue him. Like, just like Drake can, but don't mean I have to like it. Don't mean I have to like it at all. But I mean, You can't be out here, bro. Now, I don't know if it's paperwork involved. I don't know. But the way I heard it, it just sounded like the niggas agreed to something verbally. You can't be out here writing contracts on napkins, bro. You better get the lawyer on the phone.
And that's what I would hope. I would hope if he is suing them, like it was actually like a real contract built up, and it won't something like, some word of mouth type joint.
And Cam probably big. I think Cam is about his business.
Yeah, I agree.
Cam is still rich, bro. I don't think he out here just doing dumb shit. Truthfully, he got a successful sports show. He rich. And I applaud him for everything he done. Like he accomplished, really. Like I don't got no ill will towards him. I just think suing is kind of some hoe shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think it is, and ain't nobody gonna change my opinion about that. Suing when it come to rap, when it's business, it's still hoe shit. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm
saying? I would say, and I totally get you as far as it being rap in general. But I would say it's just such a big difference for me with this and the Drake shit. Like, it's a way big difference. Like, I could see if fucking these two niggas was beefing, and then Cameron pulls the nigga. You know what? I'm finna sue your ass now. Like,
I mean, I can see why he sued him. Like, I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I'm just biased against the suing.
Right.
But I understand why he did it. If him and J. Cole agree to something, especially if they had it on real paperwork, which, I mean, they had to have some sort of paperwork because that song is like a Def Jam owned song. If Dipset and Cameron them didn't buy the masters, that song is a Def Jam record. Like I'm ready. So they might have had to do they had to do something, but like the deal about it is that niggas just figure it out a different way.
Right.
Figure it out, bro. Like I don't know. Maybe I need to shut the fuck up because I'm not in the business of rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. But 1 second.
I feel you. All right. Bro, speaking of rap, well, I would consider Jay-Z a rap legend. Jay-Z has came out and said that no rapper can do a versus with him because no one is on his level. And there is not a chance anyone can stand on that stage with him. And he also went on to say the joint is like 2 hours long. So, like, who could really stand up there for 2 hours and really, like, do a versus with him? Do you agree with that? Do you agree that nobody can mess with Jay in a versus?
Yeah, I agree with that. And I've seen niggas talking about Nicki Minaj and Drake and Lil Wayne and all this shit. Man, them niggas ain't Them niggas can't stand up there with Jay, bro. And the simple fact is why they can't stand up there with Jay is because Jay-Z got too much. He got too many different iconic tracks that he could, not just shit that was like, bro. Like I said, motherfuckers was like, Drake got this many number ones. But what is Drake gonna do? If Jay-Z play Big Pimpin', is Drake gonna play One Dance? Is that, man? That's gonna get booed off the fucking stage, bro. Like that. No, nobody is a rap versus. Nobody don't need to be trying to run that game with Jay-Z. They can't do it. Jay-Z sold real records, bro. Not streaming. He sold real records. Jay-Z gave away 1 million copies and still went number one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me rephrase that. Let me restate that. When Magna Carta came out, he gave 1 million of them away for free. If you had a Samsung Galaxy, you got the album for free. If you had a Samsung Galaxy, Billboard did not count not one unit of those free albums towards the chart. None of them, and he still went number one. We talking about Jay 13 straight number one albums.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Drake did the same thing, but the difference is the 13 straight number one albums with Drake. Once you get to album number, or however many number ones he got, once you get to album number, once you get to Scorpion, or once you get the views, streaming was a part of that shit. That nigga Jay-Z was out there smacking flies. I remember when I was younger, Cassidy said, because I'm a Hustler had came out. Was it I'm a Hustler? Bro, hold on. Let me check the years, because it was one of two songs, bro, and Cassidy got real delusional.
He said he got delusional.
That nigga was, whatever drug you can think about, he did something stronger than that. Like, let me guarantee you, whatever is the craziest drug you can think of, Cassidy did a stronger drug than that. It wasn't I'm a Hustler. It was drinking my two-step.
Yeah,
I got my drink, get my two-step, my drink. That shit, it came out. And that nigga said Jay-Z shouldn't release American Gangster. He should push back American Gangster because drinking my two-step was too popping. And he didn't think Jay-Z would want that smoke. Right. I will find you the clip and pull that shit up. I will find that fucking clip, bro, of Cassidy saying Jay should not release American Gangster because my drink and my two-step was out.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, but bro, in my opinion, it's only two people that can go toe to toe with Jay in a Verzuz.
Who?
One of them being Kanye, and the second one being Drake.
Neither one of them niggas can fuck with Jay-Z in the Verzuz.
I think they both could. I do. I think, and I was just sitting over here, kind of like comparing some of the songs and kind of looking at, what potentially would be played. And I mean, Kanye got mad hits, but see, Kanye could also play songs that he's produced. He could also.
No, he can't. He gotta play songs that he rapped. It's a Verzuz. They gotta play Kanye's own songs, not beats he made.
Or even his own songs. Like, Kanye got hits. And I mean, Drake, you ain't even really got to speak too much about that. That nigga's a walking hit.
Half of Drake hits ain't even rap. What the fuck is he gonna do? Sing Marvin's Room on the Verzuz stage versus Jay-Z?
Bro, they actually have Marvin's Room up here as one of the songs he would play. But it's everybody loves Marvin's Room though. Like people
Marvin's
love that song.
Room. Let me tell you something about Marvin's Room. Back in the day, before If You're Reading This Is Too Late came out, which is when I started liking Drake's music, Marvin's Room was one of the primary reasons I couldn't stand his fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that shit was so trash to me. I maintain, and I'll die on this hill, Take Care is garbage.
Right.
And anybody who don't think so, I don't give a fuck. If you think Take Care is a classic, you have bad taste in music. That shit sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That shit got The Motto, which is the song I like. It got Buried Alive, which is a Kendrick Lamar song, and they got the first half of On Camera and whatever the second part of that shit is. That's the only 3 songs up there I fuck with.
Yeah, but I mean, nonetheless, people still love that album, and I mean, they are hits. I mean, and it is, you know, hip hop music. So
No, Take Care is barely hip hop music, bro. That shit is a simulacrum of hip hop music, bro.
and I'm not even necessarily saying that Kanye or Drake would win. I'm just saying they could stand on that stage.
I don't think they can stand up there is because them niggas ain't the one thing that they lack that Jay-Z got. Let me tell you what Jay-Z did, bro.
Mm-hmm. Jay-Z
rocked a sold out show, the B-Sides concert, where he purposely didn't play any hits. He played only deep cuts on the album, and the crowd went word for word with every fucking song.
Mm-hmm.
He played no singles at the B-side. Period.
Yeah. I feel like Drake could do the same thing, though.
Has he done it?
I mean, he could.
He haven't. But they ain't. We talking about no could. We talking about a nigga who did.
Yeah. I mean, needless to say, bro, you can't take that away from Drake, though. You can't take away from the fact that nigga Drake is like, I mean, you can say what he wants. The nigga's a living legend. He's a living legend.
Fuck with Jay-Z ain't taking nothing away from anybody.
Right.
Yeah. It's just something. I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah. I do think they can stand on that stage, though. I mean, and I'm still giving the edge to Jay. Like, Jay, he niggas know who Jay-Z is. Like, I ain't got to do no explaining. But, like, I do think that nigga Kanye could stand if Kanye. But see, that nigga's so crazy, bro. I wouldn't even want to see that. Like, I wouldn't even want him to get up there and tweak out like that.
I'm talking about, like, musical. I ain't talking about Kanye being a psychopath. I'm talking about musical shit only. When I say musical shit only, they can't stand on the stage with Jay, bruh. And the reason why they can't stand on the stage is Jay is neither one of them is nearly as versatile as Jay-Z is. The thing about Kanye and Drake, bruh, like, they shit is so predictable. And I ain't trying to glaze Jay-Z like he got the best catalog of all time, in my opinion, for my taste, because he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm talking about just straight up objectively. I ain't saying that Jay-Z. I ain't saying do I like Jay-Z's catalog better than I like Kanye's? No,
right.
I don't. Like, I'm not talking about my personal opinion. I'm talking about the way. I'm talking about the artist that Jay-Z is.
Mm-hmm.
And the artist that Jay-Z is he can do everything. He can do everything that all of these niggas do. Even though Jay-Z don't sing, he still got smash hit R&B records. Bruh, the thing about it is if Drake bring out any of his R&B records, bruh, Jay-Z, these are Jay-Z songs. He fucking wrote them, bro. He can bring out any number of literal on fire song that he made with Beyonce to combat that shit.
Yeah.
All of that nigga Jay-Z, Dangerously in Love, Crazy, he wrote all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote it. So, like, that's the thing. And while if they bring in the R&B bullshit, which I wouldn't have any interest in a rap versus battle, I would say in that part of it, Drake would take the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Because Drake got more R&B talent than Jay-Z does.
Yeah.
He would take the edge, but as soon as it got back to rap, an avalanche would happen on top of that nigga head.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I agree, but well, I ain't even gonna say it depends on what the crowd is like, because either crowd, you know, both. I feel like if niggas know Drake, they also know Jay-Z. I mean, and it's
Bro,
like an age, like that age range of niggas, bro. They know Drake.
bro,
Like Drake
they
got a
do.
song for everybody, bro. Like that
So
nigga
does
got a
Jay.
song. Yeah,
And Jay got better songs for everybody than Drake does.
yeah,
That's the thing. He got a song for everybody, and them shits is better than the ones Drake got. I'm just saying,
bro. Like I said, I ain't saying the nigga Drake would win. I'm not saying that, but I am saying he could stand on that stage and
I don't
and
think
get a
any.
nigga Jay a run for his money. I
don't
think he
think.
could.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be wise for anybody to get up there with Jay-Z. Nobody can give him a run for his money,
Bro, I would
he
love
got
to
too,
see it though. I would
he
really
got too
love to
much.
see that. He do.
He got too much, bro. Because the things that you think about, this is what you have to. This is the perspective I think about it from, and this is why I say what I say.
Mhm.
The things that you think about that these other niggas have, I would give Kanye more of a chance than Drake. Number one,
Right,
because Kanye just has more quality music than he does.
right.
Truthfully, like, but the things that you think of, you have to think of them in the perspective, not in a vacuum of, yes, okay, Drake has Marvin's Room, or Drake has fucking I'm on one,
Right.
or God's Plan. A lot of Drake's biggest songs is trash, bro. God's Plan, that shit sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to think of it from the perspective of not that song exists, but that song has to compete against a Jay-Z song.
Right.
That's why I would give Kanye the edge. Like, for me, Drake would have to perform shit, in my opinion, that his fans wouldn't even want him up there performing against Jay. Because his real rap chops exist outside of the shit that these niggas champion. Like, his real rap chops. Like, ain't no telling. A song like that. But they wouldn't want to see him perform that.
Yeah.
Where he's really rapping. They want to see him
They
perform.
would want to see him perform, yeah, the God's Plans, the One Dances, the Hotline
They want to see him.
Blings.
Hotline Bling.
The
They would want to see him.
fucking, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. When you look at it, the popularity of these songs, the popularity of the songs that Drake made, the level of popularity is there on the songs that have the least level of quality. It's the opposite for Jay. Bro, one of Jay's biggest songs is Hard Knock Life.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
That's a rap song, nigga. A rap song for real.
One of Jay's biggest songs is Big Pimpin'. Izzo. We talking about real rapping that's happening. You get fucking Drake's real rapping. It's songs that his fans probably don't even fucking remember. You know, you want me to tell you how I know that these fake ass Drake fans don't remember these songs? Because every time they want to pull out an example of him real rapping, they pull out that fucking Jack Harlow song that he's on.
Churchill.
Instead of pulling out Drake versus this a million times better, that he was really going. I don't never see one of these niggas pull one song from If You Reading This Is Too Late as an example of him really rapping.
That's true.
They pulling Champagne Poetry out, which Freddie Gibbs smoked that beat way better than he did.
Freddie Gibbs is a rapping motherfucker though. Like, that's a rapper for real.
Like, they not really going and digging into that Drake vault and pulling out the real Drake, where he's showing that he's a top tier lyricist, bro. Whether he wrote it or some other nigga wrote it, I don't give a fuck. He was the one who performed it, bro. Like, so they don't even do that. Like, so these niggas don't even seem like they really like him like that to me. because they pull out shit that make him look stupid. Bro, Churchill Downs a whack ass verse.
Mm-hmm.
That shit ain't heat. Like Drake really got heat, and y'all do that nigga a disservice by just going and fishing out shit that's gonna get you some Twitter likes.
Yeah, but and I get what you're saying. So I would definitely lean more towards Kanye having more of a shot. Drake kind of being that second place, or that runner up right after him. But I only think it's like two niggas for real though. Like I don't think it's too many people that can stand toe to toe with Jay.
The thing about Ye, bruh, like he would have to stand there and rap with Jay, bruh. That's the problem.
That's a fact. Yeah.
And he can't rap with him, bruh. Like it's too. Jay-Z is too much of a rapper,
Mm-hmm.
bruh. Well, he gonna rap. I was in other bands, bruh, and then Jay-Z pull out some of that shit that he done said, gonna make that nigga look silly, bruh.
Yeah. Nigga, Kanye gonna be up there talking about some mayonnaise colored bins. I push Miracle Whips.
Shit, that one even got Jay to. That one even got Jay to take notice though.
Mm.
So, but that was a hot line though. But Kanye West ain't that much of a rapper, bro. He's an artist.
He's an artist.
He's an artist, and we talking about verses. Like if we talking about who you like more, I'm not gonna sit up there and say you can't like Drake more than Jay-Z. If you we talking about who you think got the better music or who got the most hits, bro. Versus is a battle of rapping ability.
Mm-hmm.
And songs. That's what it evolved into. Look at the Dipset and
that was rapping. That was
Dipset
rapping.
and D Block one, the Locks one, bro. Them niggas was pulling out fucking freestyles and shit. Jada Kiss was up there putting the whip on them niggas.
Nah, he really was. Jada Kiss ain't to be played with though when it comes to this rapping shit though.
Jada Kiss and Styles P was up there putting the whip on them niggas, bro. So like, that's what I'm talking about. So like, I'm talking about in the context of a versus, bro. You got to get up there and stand with what most motherfuckers consider the best rapper ever, my nigga.
That's a fact.
Like, none of the fuck all that Twitter shit, bro. Niggas consider this nigga to be the best rapper of all time. Do I agree with it? No. But the thing you can't disagree with is that Jay-Z, to go along with being considered the best of all time by a bunch of people, he got the amount of material to pull from that shows consistent quality. Bro, like a lot of people look at Kendrick as being the best rapper of all time. Now, Kendrick only got 6 albums. No, like that's the thing. And Kendrick been out for 20 years. She only has 6 albums.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jay-Z got 12 or 13 albums, and this nigga was 55 years old making an album that a lot of his fans, a lot of people who listen to Jay-Z, period, consider to be his best, which is the 444 shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people consider that to be the best Jay-Z album. I don't want to hear that divorce music, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it. But, bro, I saw this and I just wanted to get your opinion on it. For the first time in 35 years, there are no rap songs on the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100. The last time that occurred was in 1990. Why do you think it ain't no rap songs in the top 40 right now?
Because these niggas ain't, bruh. These niggas suck. That's why. These niggas is making trash. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. We had 2 rap songs. We had a bunch of rap songs in the Hot 100. Literally, Drake and Kendrick dominated that damn countdown. I mean, that chart so hard. the reason why there isn't rap songs in there is not the reason these fucking stands is trying to make you believe. It's because the songs was up there for so long they became recurrent.
Mm-hmm.
They got made recurrent, so meaning that once a song has been on the charts for a certain amount of time, it has to maintain a certain position to stay.
Right.
So after it's been on the charts for a certain amount of weeks, it has to stay inside the top 25 or it gets took off the chart completely.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to Luther and Not Like Us. They both got made recurrent. And it happened to Nokia.
Right.
So there was rap songs there, but
they just didn't stay.
They couldn't stay because they was on the chart for too long.
Mm-hmm.
So like I remember when Luther went off the chart, it went off the chart because it dropped to like number 27. So it dropped out of the top 25 and it got taken off the chart. Other rappers ain't making shit, bro. They ain't making shit nobody want to hear.
That's true.
That's what's happening. Like you can't be sitting back thinking that that Drake and Kendrick is gonna carry the chart. But of course, these damn stands is saying, "Oh, Kendrick fault. He lost, bruh. Shut the fuck up." If we really want to be real about it, like Drake has released 3 more singles, and none of that shit popped. So if we gonna have stand wars, then we can talk from that perspective. But I'm not saying. I'm not getting into that. I'm taking Drake and Kendrick out of the equation. Like, rap is in the toilet, bro. Mm-hmm. That's why ain't nothing on the top 40. Because outside of like 2 or 3 niggas, rap is trash. Like, nobody wants to hear that shit.
Yeah, I don't think you're necessarily wrong about that one though.
This is the thing, bro. And I be around. It's a lot of little kids in the family, bruh. I'm hearing kids run around hollering 6'7", right, like it ain't no tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But that song only has 15 million plays on YouTube. Yeah. When motherfuckers, when Sheck West was a meme. When Mo Bamba was a meme, it got 500 million views. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing kids running around talking about 6'7", and I looked on YouTube. The song only got 15 million plays on YouTube, and it's the most popular meme among the kids right now. But that is not translating into people listening to it. Well, 15 million plays ain't nothing to sneeze at. Don't get me wrong. But it's not translating. The popularity of the meme is not translating into numbers for the song like it should. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's the difference. That song should be in the top 40. Just off the strength of how viral the 6'7" shit went. That right. Song should be in the top 40. But it's not. So the reason why no rap songs are in the top 40 because don't nobody want to listen to this shit. Right? Like, I'm not listening to it. Bro, how many times was I supposed to listen to G and X? How many times was I supposed to listen to Nokia? How many times I'm supposed to go back and listen to If You Read This Is Too Late or Damn or Good Kid, Mad City or Rodeo? Bro, like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to is we supposed to hold these fucking albums and these songs in the top 40 forever? Bro, somebody need to put some new shit out that's worth listening to.
No, I agree. I do feel like rap has been it's been in the toilet, bro. It's kind of hard to stay consistently listening to rap,
bro. When you have and this is going back years, but I'm gonna go back years. When you have a rapper who you love their music and you're looking forward to their next release to come out, mm-hmm. and they put it on a $300 button pusher. and say this is the only fucking way you're gonna hear it, am I supposed to continue caring at that point? Was I supposed to
still
go
ain't
listen?
heard that shit.
That shit is out on streaming, bruh. That shit came out a whole year ago.
And I still ain't gonna listen to that shit.
Exactly. Like, am I supposed to go listen to that bullshit after that nigga decide to drop it? Like, rap has become a joke, my nigga. That's why the Kendrick and Drake battle was what it was, because that was a sniff of people getting the feeling of real rap again.
Mm-hmm.
And then getting a taste of rap not being a complete shell of what it was formerly. No matter how you feel about, no matter how somebody feel or is all in their feelings about how the shit went, at least, and no matter how you feel about the quality of the records, at least it was really rap. And there's one thing you can't take away from neither one of them.
That's a fact.
In that shit. Like, they was really rapping. They was putting in effort to the records. Like, it wasn't music that was meant to be here today and gone tomorrow. Now, I know that it was tied into a beef, so that's kind of a halfway gimmick on both of their parts, but it was still real rap. It wasn't some shit that was meant to make a meme. Memes just came from it.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't out there. It wasn't meant to become a meme from the jump. Like, that's so. It's just like we have entered into a state where the music is just so trash. Nobody wants to listen to that shit, bro. Like, that's why that shit ain't in the top 40. Who gives a fuck about the top 40 anyway? What they got to do with us?
Yeah.
Why we care about the damn top 40? I don't.
I just saw it and I was like, bro, it ain't no
Shit,
rap. It ain't no rap songs up there.
I ain't even talking about you. In particular, I'm talking about, bro, this niggas on Twitter fighting wars about this shit right now.
For real?
Yeah, they fighting wars, bro. It's niggas on Twitter fighting wars, bro. It's niggas pulling out statistics. Shit, I even went up there and said something to a nigga when they was talking about, you know what I'm saying, like, they was trying to downplay some shit, like, and when niggas try to downplay some accomplishments, and I feel like talking that day, I'll do it. I did it for Drake too. Like, niggas, I think I'm biased when niggas say you don't get Drake without a Lil Wayne cosign. I said, bro, every label on the planet wanted him, and you would have got Drake no matter who cosigned. Mm-hmm. So stop the cap. I was there. I was there when every fucking label out was trying to. Drake might not have made the same type of music he made if he wasn't on Young Money. He might have had a different, but it don't matter, bro. Drake, before he was signed to Young Money, every label wanted him. I know for a fact that Cash Money, Def Jam, and Interscope was all fighting over that nigga. And good music. But the nigga was saying some crazy shit, and I was like, bro, Good Kid, Mad City has been on the top 200 for 13 years in a row, and it's never left. Shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. But these niggas out there having flame wars about this shit, bro. Like, yeah, it's people having flame wars about that no rap songs in the top 40. Thank you, Kendrick, for killing hip hop, bro. And that at that point, the guy you fighting on behalf of has released 3 singles this summer, and none of them shits popped. So, what them Drake stands ignore that part. They ignore the part. They say, why do niggas keep on saying Drake has left when he released the album this year and then 3 more singles for a solo album? He hasn't gone anywhere. Mm-hmm. This nigga output is as high as it's ever been. This is set to be only like the second time that nigga done released 2 real albums in a year. Because I think if you're reading this is too late and What a Time to Be Alive both came out in 2015. Mm-hmm. Like, so what is they talking about? Where is he going? He's going to the realm where y'all niggas is scared to admit y'all don't like the songs that he done put out.
Well, I ain't think I know What Did I Miss? That one was cool.
Yeah, that shit was trash, bro.
We gonna see though. Iceman is supposed to be coming out, but
yeah. Oh, if it still come out this year, because he kind of didn't even commit to that. But I seen him post an Instagram post where he was like, "I gotta get my mental right, and it'll come when it comes," something like that. But anyway, this ain't even a Bash Drake session. This is the flat out truth. Is outside of Kendrick and Drake, like, don't nobody want to. People ain't putting out music that people want to hear. Mm-hmm. So when people put out the music here, then it'll be in the top 40. People, the country singers is putting out music that people want to hear right now. Taylor Swift is putting out music that her fans want to hear. Bruh. Why the Charlie Brown song ain't popping? You know what I'm talking about?
What Charlie Brown song?
I see the damn meme, the TikTok dance challenge about it every 10 minutes. That Ian shit. Walk up, how I'm doing, how I'm feeling today. That shit, you know what I'm talking about? With the Charlie Brown theme song for the sample.
I don't really listen to too much Ian.
And nobody else don't either. That's why that shit ain't in the top 40. Yeah. Oh, let me find that.
No disrespect to Ian, but I ain't listening to no Ian. But moral of the story, rap music ain't what it used to be. And I don't think it's gonna go back close to what it used to be.
I'm about to find that shit.
But getting into our last topic, what's going on with the Mizkif and Emiru situation?
Well, as we all know, last week we talked about her getting sexually assaulted at TwitchCon, right? I guess that was just it ain't funny. Don't I guess that was just a symbol in her life for her to say fuck it and just crash all the way out. Because I had heard of this Mizkif person, and I had just heard people talking about how much they don't like that nigga, but I never knew why. I sent a video on the Discord, bro, of him crashing out for 8 straight minutes on his various girlfriends, bro. Just an 8-minute compilation of him crashing out. Do you have that pulled up?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of it.
No, I'm not talking to him today.
Well, nobody asked you to, so.
I'm not doing him.
Okay.
Look at her face. She's so uninterested.
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past 2 days.
Oh my god.
Skip, that was
Throw
not
it back.
the
Throw it
yeah,
back.
There better be.
Pause that.
Like,
No.
That was his other chick before he was with the Emiru girl. Another streamer, bro. He got jealous of her too. Remember I told you earlier that he got jealous of Emiru when they was both streaming at the same time?
Right.
and he had 19,000 viewers, she had 25,000. That nigga got jealous instead of sitting up there looking at the fact that both between you and your girl, y'all got 45,000 people watching y'all. And y'all streaming it wasn't that she streamed and she had 25,000, and then tomorrow he streamed and he had 19. They were streaming at the same time playing a game together. He had 19, he had over 19K, she had over 25K, and he was jealous. Bro, I would have been looking at that shit like we about to take this fucking website over.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like, but he's the Napoleon complex nigga, and he done become one of them guys. You know, anytime any one of these influencer niggas get into some trouble, what's the first thing they do? Talk about how they been in therapy.
Right.
Start making excuses. I was on mushrooms. I was taking mushrooms and steroids. I was on steroids. I was the nigga. What? The fuck you talking about? I went to therapy. Man, going to therapy don't mean shit. When motherfuckers say they go into therapy, that's a way for them, with these influencers, that's a way for them to try to guilt people into feeling sorry for them and liking their ass again. Because I was in therapy for my problem, so you have to forgive me. Look at, he hit her ass upside the head with a pile of garbage. Go ahead, turn it up.
My God, I would beat the shit out of him.
We're live.
What?
Look at her,
We're
look at her
live,
fucking
she
face,
says.
bro.
She embarrassed.
Anyway, there's something about being trapped in a car with an angry, aggro man that is like the absolute most helpless thing. Dude, I did a guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car, and then he'd go like 100. And I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry, and then he would not slow down until I apologized.
Pause that.
What?
That. What a bitch.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
And he driving 100 miles per hour and literally wouldn't slow down until the woman said sorry, bruh. This nigga's ready to kill both of y'all over that apology.
Nah, for real.
You and him could go. Go ahead,
Oh. So then I started driving only. Like, I wouldn't let him drive me anywhere. But then if we'd get in a fight while I was driving, he would, like, pound my ceiling in my glove box.
Ooh,
He would, like,
that's scary.
scream and, like, hit the ceiling and, like, hit the glove box and just, like, scream profanity. And scream, like, he would, like, just call me terrible things while he was doing it. And then I'd pull over and be like, get out of my car, and he'd be like, no. And then I was like, well, okay. Because what am I going to do?
Yeah, what are you
What am I going to do?
You puke a lot, you cry a lot, your stomach hurts all the time, you don't work at all, you don't do anything, you're lazy as hell, you're weak, abomination, you're weak, you're pathetic. I think he's got everything.
Neither one of them was when I first saw that.
Sponsors at my desktop.
Look at this.
You had 7,000 viewers when you were playing the crane game.
I had 14,000 this morning IRLing at the nonprofit.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that.
He gets upset when I succeed.
No, okay. No.
Look, bruh. This is what happens when you take regular lame ass niggas and they pop off on social media, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to handle that shit. They don't know how to handle it. He don't know how to handle that shit, bruh. Look at him. He was so hurt by his girl getting views. He had that smile on that 1 second. That nigga had that I I'm smiling through my anger smile when she said I had 14K. Rewind it a little bit. Look at him.
Succeed.
No. 1,000 viewers when you were playing the crane game.
I had 14,000 this morning IRLing at the nonprofit.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that.
He gets upset when I succeed.
No. Okay. No. I used to get upset. I'm not kidding you, Chad. I used to legitimately get pissed because I'm like, are you serious? I brought this into the world, and now all of a sudden she's growing faster than I was. Because I was going like this, and she was going like this. And I'm like, what the hell is this crap? What is going on here? It's the Babsity effect. So I was pissed. I'm like,
pause.
Nah, that's crazy.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you this, Mizkif. Cause these niggas don't understand. And I don't mean to sound what I'm about to say next. I'm just telling the truth. But she got titties and you don't. That's why she growing faster. That's why every female will grow faster than their male counterparts on Twitch. Cause it's more parasocial dudes that want to look at her than there are parasocial dudes that want to look at you. That's why. Because not only is you hot damn, as not only is she streaming on Twitch, she's a girl, bruh. That's in it. Women got the advantage on social media. That's just is what it is.
I agree.
And if you can't handle that, then get the fuck off the platform, brother. If you can't handle that, then date you a regular woman who don't want to stream. But instead of looking at it again like y'all could have really built that shit, you looked at it like, oh, she doing better than me now. That's all he could think about. Nigga was hurt. Keep on going.
you were such a.
The fact that you can say that and feel like it's okay that you felt that way and just be like, yeah, I was like that is crazy. That's bad.
Is it bad?
Yes.
And guess what? I don't care anymore.
That's bad.
But I don't care anymore. And I stopped caring.
He's okay as long as I never have more viewers than him. If I ever surpassed him in viewership, which will never happen.
Oh, she'd be done. I'd pull the plug.
He could not take it. He could not.
I'd pull the plug.
Which I kind of understand.
Chat, it's like if she beats me in Mario 64. That's literally what it'd be like if she has more viewers. It would feel like she 2-0'd me, and I would just not have that.
Do you like my setup?
Shut up. Excuse me. Don't talk to me like that, Matthew. Sorry, Maya. No, it's not funny. Every time you do it, it bothers me. It's just me kidding around, Maya. Well, it's not funny to me. I don't think it's funny. I don't know why you say it to me all the time. Because it's funny, Maya. It's just me trolling. I don't even realize I say it. Well, start paying attention to what you have to say because it's getting really annoying that you do this all the time.
That's that new age term called
we've had this conversation
gaslighting,
that many
bro.
times, and somehow it's still not serious
That's
enough
gaslighting
Shut up.
right there.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
He gaslit her. Look,
Wait, our house is
19,500, 25,500. They literally have 45,000. They have 45,000, bruh.
Hello?
Yeah.
I want to see Emmy. I can't believe you guys are in separate houses.
The biggest sweats, you retard.
They will come after you guys.
They're the biggest
we
sweats.
can stop them early.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it, dude. We'll join the resistance.
Look how bad he is.
You're spelling it wrong. Yeah, my bad.
They in the same house right now. Look at them.
No, I hardly slept last night. That's why I seem tired today. Because I'm on a chat, I'll be honest. I'm pretty tired. I'm just tired. Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later. I will see you guys probably tonight, if not tomorrow. I just need a nap. I'm zooted out of my mind.
What does unofficial Mizraid mean?
Guys,
Oh, he did?
Listen, why are we all acting like we haven't murdered, like we haven't pillaged, like we haven't had to do what we had to do to make it here where we she had a one-hit advantage. She was coming after me. I had to attack back. What are you? Was that a test?
Look at how scared she is.
You
bruh.
said.
See that?
Well, I have some cloth in my house.
Look, you see that
Let me
shit?
check my
Rewind
body.
that.
Did anyone loot me?
Well, a little
Let me
bit
check
back.
my
a little
body.
further
Did
back.
anyone...
Give it a look.
Back.
Give it a run.
is this? What are you? Was that a test? You said.
Well, I have some cloth in my house.
Bruh, she
Let me check my
petrified of that
body.
nigga.
Did anyone loot me?
Yeah. Go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right
There you go.
back. Yeah, she's trapped now.
Bonnie, look what I did.
Sick. Okay, sick. Okay, I'm stuck in here. Okay, sick.
I'm gonna make some steps.
Hello, sorry. It's like 20 minutes.
She might have to take a shit. Let's be fair.
Hello.
But that's probably that. That's probably not.
Ava
what
Robbie,
happened.
thanks for the sub. But alright, yeah, I'm gonna log out for now, but I'll probably come back later. And if not today, then tomorrow or my normal time, so.
Dude, you know one of my favorite collabs was Emiru, bro.
Oh my god, Emiru was so cool.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Dude, everyone was like so
Cut this
cool.
off,
Emiru, bro, I didn't think Emiru.
Yeah, the last part of it is just those two niggas trolling him over it. But, excuse me. The thing about it is, in light of all of this, she released like an 1.5 hour long video exposing them, saying that he punches holes in the wall, saying that he, after they broke up one time, she accused that nigga of sexually assaulting her. Not like rape, but like he kissed her and, well, kind of like rape. He kissed her and then forced his hands down her pants, according to her, allegedly. And then he stopped and then just left. Like, I feel like I did something bad. I'm gonna leave. Right. That's what she said. He said. Streamers fucking never turns out well, at least from what we see. You know what I'm saying? It always ends up with the man on one camera and the woman on the other camera. You know what I'm saying? On each of their streams, trying to accuse somebody of something. The other one is trying to debunk it. Like, it's crazy. Like, I saw him trying to debunk or not necessarily even trying to debunk it. I saw him trying to say, well, she abused me too. That nigga said she threw a plushie at me one time.
So that's that meme that I was seeing. So when I was first pulling up the stuff from it, it was the chick, the Emiru chick, and she had like it was an absurd amount of plushies in the background, bro. And they was like the arsenal of weapons that she used against the guy. So I was wondering, like, what? Like, I was, bro, oblivious to the fact that then now that you say that, it just makes a lot of sense now.
He says she threw a plushie at me, bro. She said that he was punching holes in walls. He threw like an ice pack at her, bro. Like, and you can hear him, like, I don't want to get too deep into the allegations, but you could hear him in that video when he got mad about her view count being higher than his. Her view count was 6,000 more than him. 6,000 more. Let me ask you a question, bro. If you made 20 million a year, right? 20 million a year. That's what you was pulling in. but your girl made 70 million a year. Is you gonna feel insecure?
Nah, I mean, because I'm still making my money.
Exactly.
I'm making money enough to carry myself. I mean, and if anything, if that's really your girl and you like, you know, happy for her, you would want to see her win. Because I mean, ultimately, that bread is in the household. Like it ain't really. Yeah, I mean, I can see if you weren't doing nothing. Like if you was, you know, if you was basically a lame, but nigga, you're also like a streamer, so nigga, you should be glorifying it. You know, making this shit like you should be proud of that.
And this is the thing. This is the way I look at it. Once you get to certain levels in certain things, you're counting differences. It's like somebody just sticking a hose pipe in the ocean, trying to fill it up, trying to fill the ocean up. You're not making. There's no perceivable difference between 19,500 Twitch viewers and 25,500 Twitch viewers. At that point, you so far above most other people. You at a place where people can only dream of reaching. Mm-hmm. When you have 19,000 viewers at once concurrent. She got to the point where she said that they got to the point where he didn't allow her to stream at the same time as him no more. Like she won't allow to do it no more. Like she had to stream at a different time so he could get his maximum amount of viewers, and she didn't take viewers away from him. Because he even admitted it. He admitted it that a lot of his viewers prefer her over him. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. But so what, bruh? 19,500 viewers on Twitch? That's what you have? Again, I will say it again. There is no perceivable difference between 19,500 viewers on Twitch and 25,500 viewers on Twitch. At that point in time, you've reached the top 0.00000001. I seen DDG only having 4,000. And he one of the most popular Twitch streamers out there.
Right.
At points in time. Not that he don't do that all the time. It's time where he got 15, 16, 20,000 viewers, 40,000 viewers too. But it ain't no need to have an ego trip over that. That's what I'm trying to say. You above everybody else.
Yeah, it's just some weak shit, bro. That just sounds like some weak, insecure shit. It's a power trip, bro. You want to have some type of control, you know, some type of power. You don't want to see nobody doing better than you. It's some sucker shit.
He don't want to see his girl doing better than him.
Yeah, it's some power and some control shit there, but I mean, this easily could have been a whole completely different headline that I'm not even gonna say, but you know, when you got people like that, you know, they tend to do things that they didn't really mean to do, out of anger, out of jealousy, you know, shit like that. So
what it could have been as a headline is that her and him is wrapped around a tree because he was driving 150 miles per hour in that damn Audi. Like, right. And I know, and it might sound like, you know what I'm saying? I'm repeating something, and I'm confusing the one girl with the other. No, he did the same thing, allegedly, with this one in the car, too. With Emiru in the car, too. Right. Driving 150 miles per hour, and according to her, his ex, when she said something about it, that nigga was like, have you seen my car? It's an Audi R8. Of course, I'm going to drive fast. That's what what the fuck you talking about, bro? Yeah. You going at the speed where if you hit a cotton ball, that car was going to fold up like an old wallet. What is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like I just don't get it. Like I don't get how you could be so insecure that you in competition with your girl.
Yeah, but see, I also don't. I could see this more if this nigga was a bum, but like you're also a famous Twitch streamer. Like nigga, you shouldn't be mad at this type of shit. Like you shouldn't be mad. You should be trying to combine it. Like that's like you said, I would have been looking at it the same way. Like nigga, as both of us, we got 45,000 right now. Like, but
you gotta look at it like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like this. When it comes to them type of people, it's a control thing. Like, it's a control thing. When if they looking at it like they gotta look at them when they with them type of people, they have to have somebody that's dependent on them. That's what they want.
Right.
They look at it like she really up there, she really winning, and she can go do what the fuck she want, and she don't need me for shit. That's when you gonna get, you know what I'm saying, the roid rage and shit popping off. That's when you go. That's when you going down that path to some bozo saying I'm in therapy. That's when you going down that path. Going down the I'm in therapy path. So, and that's what ended up happening. He ended up saying he ended up down the I'm in therapy rabbit hole. And I'm on medicine and all this bullshit. You know, it's nonsense, bro. Like, nonsense.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's some nonsense, bro. That's some hoe shit. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you switch it around, it's some hoe shit. That nigga is on some hoe shit, and he should stop doing that hoe shit. Cause that shit is whack as fuck, dude.
Like, what we gonna do, bro? Like, what we gonna do? Look at you and hot damn, feel sorry for you getting 19,000 views, like, motherfucker. If you don't want them, pass them this way. We'll take them.
Nah, for real. I definitely take them fucking views.
We'll take every damn one of them. We'll take them, and if half of them left, we still good.
Nah, that's a fact.
These motherfuckers is mad weird, bro. That's all I gotta say about it. Not every streamer, but some of them is mad weird, bro. So like, in that's the byproduct of a industry where anybody can get rich. Yeah. Now I do believe that everybody should have the chance to get rich. Don't get me wrong. Like I ain't saying. No, well, let me rewind it. I don't mean anybody can get rich. I mean anybody can blow up. That's what I meant. It ain't really about the money. It's about the popularity. Like, and I don't begrudge him the popularity. I don't know really what he did to get popular, but I ain't gonna say he didn't deserve it. I think he played World of Warcraft or something like that. Mm-hmm. So not to say he didn't deserve to blow up or he wasn't good at the game, but bro, he had a whole meltdown about her playing the same. No, I don't even know if it was the same as him, but he had a meltdown about her playing the class in World of Warcraft that she was the best at. Like her personal best.
Right.
Like the tank, which was the best, which is what she was the best at playing in the game. he was mad about her playing that because he was saying that people was gonna think that she was better than him at the fucking game if she played a tank. So he wanted her to play a different character. But this is how deep the Napoleon complex with this dude went. This shit weird to me.
Yeah, that shit is kind of weird. It's very strange, bro. It's strange. That shit's strange, but I ain't never even seen this nigga until today, so I probably
hadn't
won't
seen him
ever
either.
see anything else from this nigga, because it don't seems like a guy I even want to watch on the internet, bro.
I had heard of him, but I heard of him, and I heard of him in the context of people not really fucking with him like that, but I didn't know why, bro. But then when I seen how much of a bitch he was, like, then I just wanted to talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
Because, bro, like I ain't saying that you can't have relationship problems with brother. Like, how you can be jealous of your girl?
That's
Not jealous of it because she out fucking some dude or something. Jealous because she get more Twitch viewers than you.
That be that sucker shit, bro. That like, and that is actually some sucker shit. I mean, I know we talked about, Cameron suing, and we talked about the Drake shit again, but like, this is actual factual sucker shit. Actual factual, like, this is unreversible sucker shit right here.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he still got some diehard fans from the way I understand it, but bro, he gonna lose a lot of his fan base over this nonsense. Because he just had cleared he just had got found not guilty or whatever of covering up a sexual assault. Like, people had accused him a couple of years ago of covering up a girl getting raped, helping cover it up, and he even got sued about it, and he won the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Which he won the lawsuit. It was proven that he didn't do that good. That he didn't do that, bro. All that goodwill that you got from clearing your name of that, you threw it right down the toilet. But it is what it is. What are we supposed to do? Like, you can't really change a tiger. You can't make a tiger change its fucking stripes.
Right.
So it's what it is. I'm done talking about it. No,
that's definitely some whole shit though. But this was kind of a long show today, 2 hours and 19 minutes.
Was it now?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I ain't even realize.
But no, that nigga a hoe. I ain't really got nothing else to say either, though. This was a good show, man.
Yeah. It be good sometimes. We be trying.
And everything decided they wanted to work today and shit. I was like,
except TikTok.
TikTok, I ain't gonna lie, that shit actually worked. We just gotta wait for some type of verification. I don't know what's up with that, but
I just want you to give your information to the Communist Chinese Party before you can stream on their shit.
But I guess, next show we will be streaming on TikTok though, because they'll be done reviewed everything they needed to review. You got anything else before we get out of here?
Nope.
Hey, well, with that being said, it's been a great show. And we'll be back soon.